This is my whole world. My nurse, my mom, my sickness. I'm 18 and I've never been outside. If I did, I would probably die.
Do you get lonely at night?
Hi, my mom sent a bunt.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Is your daughter around?
No, she isn't.
Low lights, cold nights, remember when I'd call you every now and then. So did that on and off again and on again. Oh.
I see you checking your email and looking for him out the window. He's kind.
We don't have to call it love.
When I talk to him, I feel like I'm outside.
So how you guys doing?
Doing great.
I just want to congratulate you two. I'm gonna call it right here. You two are gonna have like incredible futures, and I love what you did with this movie. But tell me like why it was so special to you, because it's a love story, but it's not traditional. You found fresh angles, which is amazing.
Why it's important to us?
Yes.
Yeah, like you said, I felt like it was a much fresher take on what we've seen in young adult romances. And something that's fresh about it is that I'm black. That's something that I think is really cool about it, is that it is a story about an interracial couple, and yet race is not really like the main conversation.
It's not the conversation at all. That's what I loved about it. It's not even brought up. It's just like, these are two people. I love him. He loves me. Let's tell this story.
Yeah, so I think even with casting to the aesthetic of the film, I think we were all looking to make something a lot fresher than what we've seen before.
No, very nice. What was it like from your perspective?
Yeah, it was a similar thing. I sat down with Stella. She had I thought she had a very interesting take, and she had really great taste in music and kind of visually and what she wanted. And then I'd never done a romance before, and then I found that it was with Amandla, and then it was just like a win-win situation. It was, and plus I hadn't seen this story told in this way before with these characters.
Yeah, it was nicely done, and Stella's an amazing director. Like, she does all these different nuances that just work and come together, like just freaking amazing. But speaking of amazing, you spent the most time in the house, and the house is almost like an additional character. What was it like? Because that house was cool. I instantly wanted to buy that place.
Yeah, that house was sick. I think it's cool also that these characters like kind of inexplicably live in this mansion. Like it creates a sense of hyper-realism in the film that I think is central to it, because the whole thing has a kind of sense of not being grounded in reality. It has a sense of humor. So I had a lot of fun in the house. We would just hang out, run around,
And the thing I really liked about you two is you guys like had amazing chemistry, but I heard that you guys didn't really meet until it was almost time to start shooting.
Yeah.
I think we met for the first day. It was like the first day we got to Vancouver.
Yeah, we had a couple weeks to hang, which was really nice. But yeah, we just met on the film.
What's that process like though? Because you two have to work off of one another, and you have to develop that sense of chemistry that's believable to the viewer, so that they can buy into the movie. How does it work? Are there tricks to the technique, or do you just let it happen organically? I mean, what do you do?
I don't think you can really work on chemistry, you know? I feel like if people don't have chemistry, it's not there. It's not happening. You can sense it. So I think working on this, it was just about making it feel organic.
And this is based off of a novel, so I want to find out from each of you before we get out of here, what's like the last book you read? And what was your takeaway from it?
I can tell you the book I'm reading now.
Okay.
I'm doing, it's called The Devil in the White City. It's about the Chicago World's Fair in the turn of the century. It's really good. You should read it.
All right, cool. I got it. So hey, we're recording this. I can always go back. Okay, that's the name of that book. I gotta check that out. What about you?
A couple different things.
Okay.
I'm rereading a book that has been a favorite of mine for a while called A Tree Grows in Brooklyn by Betty Smith. And I was flipping through Race, Women, and Class, Angela Davis.
Where else can I go? Where else can I go? Chasing you.
Dear Mom, I know staying in this house keeps me alive, but this isn't living. I want to experience everything. Everything.
Maddie, what are you doing? Go back inside.
No, Wally, I have to know if I'm really sick. And the only way that I'll know is if I'm outside.
Maddie, what's wrong?
I'm messing up your life.
My life is better with you in it.
Madeline, you're all I have left. I can't lose you.
I'm willing to sacrifice everything just to live one perfect day.